Paddling TV is brought to you by Suspends Kayak and Canoe Storage Racks, designed to protect your kayaks and canoes and keep them looking like new. Check out our 2-kayak freestanding rack for either indoor or outdoor use at suspends.com.
Choosing the right kayak doesn't have to be complicated. If you take the time to explore what kind of kayaking you want to do and how durable and light you want your kayak to be. Let's go over the very basics of all kayaks. The front of the kayak is called the bow. The back is called the stern. The top is called the deck, and the bottom is called the hull. Sit-inside kayaks have hard shell decks that cover your legs and have skegs or rudders that help you better control the kayak and travel in a straight line. You can choose between a rec kayak or a touring kayak. Touring kayaks are also commonly referred to as sea kayaks. In general, recreational kayaks are wider, shorter, and have larger cockpits compared with sea kayaks. The larger width and length of the rec boat makes it more stable, slower, and lighter than a touring kayak. And rec boats, especially entry-level rec boats, are much cheaper than touring kayaks. Touring kayaks are longer and narrower and have small cockpits. These boats are designed to be fast and to deal with a wide range of conditions, including open ocean waters. The narrow cockpit allows the paddler to grip the boat with her legs, which gives her a lot more control over the kayak and is essential for learning to roll the kayak. The trade-off is that these kayaks are a bit less stable and the small cockpits can feel confining to people, even though they're very easy to get out of if you flip over. Touring kayaks are also more expensive than rec boats, but they're more versatile and high-performing. Both recreation and touring kayaks can be used on flat water, on protected shorelines, and on easygoing rivers. If you're planning on exploring open ocean waters, it's best to get a pure touring kayak and to sign up for sea kayak instruction before venturing out. Knowing this, your choice of kayak really comes down to personal preferences such as stability, speed, and weight. Durability is also a consideration when choosing a kayak. Most kayaks have a hard shell made from durable plastic that will last for years. Kayaks made of composite materials are a lot lighter, but they're not as durable, so you can't drag them. If you don't need the extra lightness, then going with the kayak that's made of plastic is a much better option. If you feel that sit-inside kayaks are too constrictive because of the hard shell decks, then you may want to try a sit-on-top. Plastic sit-on-top kayaks are easy to use, very durable, and versatile. You can use them in whitewater, flat water, and in ocean waves and protected shorelines. Sit-on-tops are very stable. They'll be slower than a touring kayak, and they're easy to climb back on if you flip over in the water. They're also nice because they have holes on the hull that automatically shed water, so you never have to empty them out. The downside is that sit-on-tops can be heavier than sit-inside kayaks, but the versatility and stability make up for that. Inflatable kayaks are made with durable, coated fabrics and have the same versatility as sit-on-tops. They're very stable, and you can take them on whitewater, in ocean surf, and on flat water. The downside is that they can be awkward to carry, you have to have a pump, and they're very slow on flat water. When you're choosing your kayak, you'll want to be sure and research designs specifically for women. They'll be lighter, have smaller cockpits and smaller decks for comfort and ease of paddling. At the moment, Neki kayaks and Ocean Kayak are leading the charge with designs specifically for women in both touring and sit-on-tops. The Neki Eliza is a fantastic touring kayak that comes in both a composite model and a plastic model. The Venus by Ocean Kayak is a sit-on-top designed specifically with women in mind and comes in 2 sizes. The smaller size weighs only 34 pounds, while the larger size weighs 40 pounds. So make sure that you explore these options when shopping around. Kayaks designed for women can make a big impact on comfort and performance. Tandem kayaks are a great choice if two people want to paddle the same kayak. The person at the front of the tandem paddles and sets the pace, while the person in the back steers the kayak. They're economical since you only have to buy one boat, but keep in mind that you're stuck with the other person for the entire trip. Some people do really well together paddling tandem boats, but they've also been nicknamed divorce kayaks, so be careful when choosing a tandem. The nice thing about a tandem kayak is that you can fit the entire family in one boat, since they usually come with an extra seat for children.